All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, Jets set. Go.
Here's Bristow on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
58, you see that?
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Hey, Ken. Right.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
All set now, first and 10.
Here we go, son. 551, 12 go. Right.
They go right back to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7. Getting a look now at their key inactives for this game. Obviously not a list they want to see too populated at any points this season.
But you'll hear teams say this, rightfully so, Kate, all the time, every weekend. There's a reason we've got 53 guys on the roster and another bunch on the practice squad. Because injuries, they're inevitable. So when somebody ends up on this list, there had better be players ready to step up. And not just step in, but show out.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Free. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And it looked like a Bill got it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
First down throw for Allen. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second down carry for Jones. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They're in long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, can I see that? All right.
On the counter, Hall. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go, son. 3-19, tonight.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 358, 58, cut. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Rolling out to his left. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
This is Cook. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in, it's his back, Ray Davis. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen now on first down. Here's a screen. Here Cook. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Allen setting up to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180! Regular. What's that?
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. Can Awan Gu handle this return for the Jets? And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
They start the drive and home. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. We good. 3-19. Get us that. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Buying some time left. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Here we go. Shot. 3-19. Get us that. Right.
Fields now on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
2. Look out.
They start with a give to Davis. Running in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
319.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it, 2nd and 4.
180. Middle. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Round 80. Where's that?
Allen on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, who's the direct? Who's the
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 5 at the 34-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Angel, Angel, Angel. EQ. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 319. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
319. What's that?
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brown 80! It's out!
Now Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
180!
To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
180! Gun! What's that?
Now it's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
180! Alert! What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Firing one deep for the end zone. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, snap. Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
Jump, ready? 19 instruction. Press, left, right.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Headed out right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, shot. Green 19, you guys net. Shot.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
A loss of 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
222, 222. Right.
They give on second to Hall. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Making a tackle there, Joey Bosa.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, son. 319, get it, right.
Throw here, 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
319, get it, right. Go.
We give to Hall on the draw. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a game
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd.
Jets.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this
First
half.
and goal, Jets.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Nice. Right.
Play action, Fields. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets get their first points of this game just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Alert, alert, alert! Miami! Look out!
Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
17 at the 17-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
56, 50, go.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready? Alert! What is that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? What's that?
Here's Allen. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Round 80! It's out!
Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Ready? What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep here. He intercepts the pass. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Fields on 1st down. Dump off to his fullback. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here we go, set. Turbo, set. Set.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. 222, 222. Set.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. They're still going at the 30. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 551, 551. Angel, Angel, Angel. Right.
Here's Hall once more. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready?
Off play action. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And it's almost at his worst, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Extend. 319, guys.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Allen setting up play action. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 50-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. You know, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Ready? Gun. What's that?
Third down. Here's Davis. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
7-yard gain. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Davis gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Ready? What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Round 80. Pass. What's that?
Allen looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 35-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Xavier Gipson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Xavier Gipson on the return. The Jets take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Yeah.
Fields looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a race down the right side. Garrett Wilson. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. On that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payback.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
56, 56. Alert! 180! What's that?
Play action now. Allen. He throws a bullet to this. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
First and 10 from the 43.
Don't jump. Ready? Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
Here's a give to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, get set. Tonight.
They go right back to Hall. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Good. Green 19.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Time out, right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Go.
A give left side for Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Green, tonight.
On the counter, Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Tonight.
3rd down give to Hall. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. Tonight.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Tonight.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Brought down by Shaq.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Here we go, set. 319, guys, set.
They send a man in motion.
Set.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead.
Bills free.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready? What's that?
It's Allen out of the pistol. Got a man, it's Knox. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain
They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
What's that?
1st and 10, here's Allen. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brown 80. What's that?
Allen has him on the quick hitter. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready? What's that?
Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Ready? What's that?
Catch made, left side by Coleman. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. This is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19 instruction. Right.
They give to Reynolds. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
331. Right.
From the gun, it's Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here we go, son.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Jets getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Green knife. Right.
It's Hall on the carry. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
From his own end zone, Allen. It's into the hands of Edwards. Still going past the 15. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him.
It's a gain
Give him
of
25 on that play.
play.
And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
319! Look out!
Allen now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Back to the air, Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10 now from the 46. Allen gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, Allen to the air. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brown 80! What is that?
To the air again, Allen dumps it off to his running back. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Look out!
They'll go. Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
Intercepted by the Jets. It's a turnover on downs.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Here we go, sir.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Good night.
This is a design look for Fields.
Here we go, sir.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
58, sir.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Buffalo.